Alright, good to go. Well, it's the start of December and the weather report for today is possible rain, heavy wind and maybe even wintry showers. So it seems like the absolute perfect day to go to the beach. Hi, welcome to the channel if you're new here and welcome back if you've been here before. Well, that was a good start to the trip. I've just left my wallet on the roof where the car drove off and it's landed on the road somewhere. I had to spin back around and go and get it. Oh, it doesn't bode well for this one. But as promised months and months ago, finally, oh yeah, we're going to be heading to Gibraltar. But of course, not the Gibraltar that we all love and know at the south of Spain. It's about 38 degrees at the minute. Oh no, we're going to be heading 3 miles south of the infamous Skeg Vegas, aka Skegness, on the east coast of England. If you're not familiar with Skegness, oh my days, let me tell you, this is one of the most quintessential seaside towns in the whole of the country. Sticks of hot, candy floss, donkeys on the beach, hankies on the head and fried breakfast everywhere you look. This place is a picture postcard of seaside Britain, I kid you not. And to be fair, even though we may or may not drive through it, I'm probably going to try and avoid it like the plague, as it really isn't my thing. But the Gibraltar Point, on the other hand, well, that's a different kettle of fish. Pretty sweet little nature reserve, all sand dunes and a real nice spot to get away from the crowds and check out a little bit of beach life. So the whole thing sits in the county of Lincolnshire, which also encompasses the one and only Lincolnshire Wolds. So I think what we do, I've got a couple of decent car camping spots and a few decent hikes around the beach, around the Wolds. So I think we spend a couple of days exploring an area which I've never really spent much time in, to be fair. I got a few funky upgrades this week. They're not really worth highlighting on the channel, but are going to be great moving forward for the car camping. And a big shout out to Jay and Wild for hooking me up with those things. Really, really appreciated. Like a blazer body warmer to keep me more warm in the car, a power bank to charge the phone with, a new beanie with a built-in light and some -20 gas, which should be pretty good through the winter season. Oh, and the ongoing saga of the grind. Well, let me say, after not renewing my brain surgeon license a couple of years ago, it's been a little bit difficult to find a decent gig for the grind, let's say, and the past 2 weeks has been a freaking nightmare. I've been smashed around from pillar to post, but fingers crossed, we should have a new one starting on Monday, which means we've got Saturday and Sunday to enjoy the Lincolnshire Wolds. Sat-nav's been really optimistic. It's telling me about 2 hours for 100 miles. We'll see how that one rolls. But I think it's about time. Get some tunes on the radio and get ourselves over to the Lincolnshire Wolds and the East Coast for some beach time. All right, let's do it. So what, feels like a bit of a sneaky one, this one, you know. I wasn't so hyped when I left the pad earlier. It's been a long ass week, but the closer I get to the beach and the countryside, the more I can feel the buzz coming on, you know. The smile's getting wider, starting to look good, feeling great. Yeah, all right. Well, first signs to Skegness. Yeah, baby, Skeg Vegas, here we come. Well, I kind of know I'm getting closer now because there's all these big lay-bys on the side of the road. It's pretty cool. Once you get within about 20 miles of Skegness, this road, I think it's the A46, I don't know, but it's just got a ton of little lay-bys, or rather large lay-bys on the side of the road. So there's so many opportunities. If you don't want to park like actually in Skeg, you can just hit this road here for the night and do your thing the next day. Well, we might be heading into Skeg Vegas, which is not renowned as the most beautiful place around, but I've got to be honest, this surrounding area is pretty nice. All low-lying fields, countryside, looks a bit of farmland, real nice, real green. Unfortunately though, oh my days, I think we just started getting a little bit of rain. Oh, look at these place names, Wispington and Minting. Random as hell, we got East Coast names to contend with this time around. East Coast, oh yeah! The little town of Horncastle, no less. What a funky little name for a place. Not a bad little looking town. All your normal amenities and whatnot, but it looks quite tidy, eh? Doesn't look shabby at all. Oh, little hat shop. Is that a hat shop? Come on, how many places in the world has a hat shop anymore? Really? Wow, antiques as well. Must remember that place the next time I need to buy a new bowler or top hat. Definitely, yeah. Wow, check this out. I just stopped for a quick pit stop and looks like somebody might have had a bit of an eventful night over there. All police tape, a proper smashed up car. I know, it even looks like some tyres on the ground there. Pretty random. Oh well, let's hope everyone's alright. Moving on. Sweet baseline, suns are shining, not a care in the world. Alright. Bit of a weird one this. I'd love to say like it's beautiful scenery around here, and it is. It's just that you got to stick your head above these hedgerows to see it. Lincolnshire's a really, really flat county, so there's not really many points where you're going to get up high and get a view down into a valley or something, but yeah, little snippets, and we literally are like, if you can see that on the sat nav, we're on the edge. That green bit is the Lincolnshire Wolds at the minute, so like over there, that's the Wolds. Looks nice. I mean, come on, with all this blue sky and greenery. Ah, what a day, buzzing. Damn it, I need to reset the sat nav, otherwise I'm going to end up in the middle of Skeg, Vegas. Ay, ay, ay. Nightmare, it's going to take us through Skegness. No! Oi, let's go. Epic, the sat nav's giving me the chance to cut away from Skeggy, but you know what? It'd be rude not to go and have a little sneaky look, so let's go, let's go. To be fair though, I have brought my kids here and it is kind of cool, you know. The kids like it. It's got everything you need for a couple of days away. A little break near the beach. Check it out. What's this place? An old sun castle on the promenade, on the beach front. It's some sort of bar or something. Wow, that sun's bright. So you got all your like guest houses and your little hotels. Look at that, you got a Savoy Hotel in Skeg, Vegas. I mean, wow, it's pretty awesome. Got a Premier Inn, sneak a bit of temping bowling. Oh, the Wellies bar. Oh my days. I mean, you know, like where we normally go, Yorkshire, Derbyshire, it's a bit of an unusual name in comparison, isn't it? Like the Slaughtered Lamb or something. No, the Wellies bar, eh? Got the amusements over on the left side with the roller coasters. All right, Pleasure Beach Promenade. Pretty sick. Oh, look. We got the penny machines on the right. We got the arcades and the penny machines. And I tell you what, everywhere you look, there's a cheap old fried breakfast. I mean, that is one good thing, I'm not gonna lie. You can get yourself an absolute beast of a breakfast for around £5, like a Bluey, you know. Pretty sweet. More arcades. Oh yes, oh check it out, look, the old, I don't know what it is, but something funky. Yeah. Right, let's do this. Let's get ourselves over to the old Gibraltar Point. All right, Gibraltar Point Nature Reserve and Visitor Centre. I really hope I've not got to pay here. I really do. I've got cash with me, but I don't have any small change, so you know, wait for it. Right, it's got gates as well. I was considering stopping down here overnight, but I think, yeah, pay at meter. Aye, here we go. I might just park on the road, to be fair, if I can't get away with it. It's £2. I bet I ain't got £2. Oh man, I got no small change. Aye. Alright, let's just pull up. Let's get this sorted. Well, in the computer world of the sat-nav, it was supposed to take 2 hours, but in reality, in my world, it took 3. I tell you what, Elon Musk's definitely right about AI intelligence. If it gets too powerful, the human race is screwed. Computers do everything better. But I bet they still won't be able to predict the weather accurately. It's supposed to be rainy storms now, and it don't look too bad, so I'm not going to push it. I'm going to up and get my bits together and get out on the trail and check out this beach. Let's do it. All right. Ah, feeling good already, finally. Nice. We just arrived and the smile's beaming. It's so nice to get out of Leicester again. It's only been a week since the White Valley trip, but it's been a long grind of a week, if you know what I mean. That feels really good just to have a couple of days out car camping again, you know. Freedom of the road and all that. Wicked. I think we're going to risk it for a biscuit with the old parking. I can't do nothing about it, and I'm not going to park on the road. It looks a bit gnarly, so fingers crossed on that one.
It is what it is. It is what it
Right,
is.
trail time. The old Gibraltar Point Nature Reserve. All right. So I've got a trail for this one. I did try the Komoot app, but it didn't come up with anything. So luckily the All Trails has come good. And there is a couple of little trails around this nature reserve. So I think one of them's about 3 miles. That's the one we're gonna do. That should show us a bit of everything, so all good. Here we go then, the Gibraltar Point National Nature Reserve loop. 4 miles long. Should take us about an hour to an hour and a half. We're in a bit of a weird starting spot actually. We're not quite on it. Although we are now, but yeah, so it cuts around the sand dunes, down towards the beach area, and then we should get a sneaky sort of shot up into Skeg Vegas, so it's good to go. That's the thing with these apps. I think it's mostly best to have at least 2 of them, both the All Trails and the Komoot, at least just the free versions, because neither one of them has always got info or trails around a particular place. Like here, All Trails has got something but Komoot hasn't, and they had a similar thing in the Rye Valley in certain areas. My advice is if you're going to install one of those apps, All Trails or Komoot, install them both and just try out the free versions till you're happy with the one you like the best. You can get away without buying one, but for 25-30 quid for the year, if you use it a lot, it's kind of worth purchasing, you know. You get offline maps, so always good when you lose a signal. Wow, check these skies out. We really looked out with the weather today, but no way, check this out. There's a dude driving down here. That's got to be like the nature reserve dude. Which means you might be checking tickets on cars. You've got to be freaking kidding me. I reckon I'm going to get a ticket. But check this out. This is like a proper nature reserve. Sort of a wetland area and everything for birds and wildlife. Real nice little spot on the Wash, or the corner of the Wash on the east coast of the UK. First shots of the coast. All right. Wow. Too shabby. Nice little 360 panorama, some cloud porn going on. The wetland area. Cool. Right, let's go see where this trail takes us. I'm intrigued. Woo! Turning out to be quite a nice little coastal trail, to be fair. Not one of them up on the cliff type things, but yeah, pretty nice views and not bad weather to boot. Look at these skies behind me, look at that, sick! Blue skies, all right. Nightmare, so I'm like slightly off trail. I wanted to keep going that way, but it says no public access, so looks like everybody's cut down here a little bit and through those muddy, boggy patches. Ah, shizer. I really hope I don't get screwed up and messy here. Well, we're at the end of the trail and I'd expected views up and into Skegness, but we're just in the middle of a boggy field here. Random as hell. I don't know. Beach is over this way, car's back that way, and the trail sort of meanders around there, so we'll follow it back. I said it once or twice, but I gotta tell you, this is feeling good. Wide open spaces, and boom, the sun's out. What a day. Oh, so good. Sweet, looks like we can cut down to the beach here. I mean, hey, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? You know? Ah, look at this. Admittedly, the beach is about a mile behind me, but yeah! We're on the beach, we're on the coast. Loving it. Arr, I love the mountains. Well, you gotta love a beach as well, ain't you? Even if it's not a tropical one. Well, there's a pretty cool thing. Check this guy out carrying his 2 carrier bags. Seems like everywhere I go there's something with the locals. The guy's on the beach collecting coal, no doubt.
I'm guessing it must be like driftwood that's just rotted away into sort of a cold texture, and he says it burns on his fire really well. Costs nothing and keeps him warm through the winter. How cool is that? Saw him scavenging on the beach and wondered what he was doing. Pretty cool, grabbing coal. Wonder what all this metal thing is here. I reckon it might be some sort of old school erosion barrier. The guy was saying with the coal that this sort of river that's coming down here, it used to be further over, and just recently it's come here, so maybe in years gone by they're trying to protect the cliffside or whatever be. Wow, there's a pretty sweet spot with a bench and a view. I mean, it'd be rude not to have a sneaky little coffee, wouldn't it? Bet that's cold. Minging. Nice. Another sweet spot just to chill, take things in. I really do hope bit by bit I can make this a permanent thing. Moving away from the reliance of the grind and being able to support myself doing something online and keep car camping and travelling and make funky videos for you guys. Mate, we be going everywhere. I've already got maps, routes and plans all the way across the world, believe. Oh, fingers crossed, eh? It won't take much and it won't take a lot. I'd do it on a shoestring for sure. It's all about the enjoyment and the fun and living life, eh? Right, let's get back to the car and head up to the greenness of the Waltz. Let's do it. No way. Looks like they've got some free roaming horses over here. Pretty cool. This is probably the car park I should have stayed in, with like the home pier point type thing. But check those in the background. That's kind of what I'm interested in the most. Little boats. I'm not gonna lie, freedom of the road is one thing, but freedom of the ocean, oh wow. Honestly, if I had the cheese and I could get it organised, I think that's the way I'd go, you know. I think I'd try and buy a boat and just sail into the sunset around the world. I've never sailed in my life, I haven't got a single clue about any of it, but there's courses and you can learn. And if you can afford to do it, I really don't think there's a better way of just being free and exploring the world. Absolutely awesome. Followed a few channels on YouTube for a while. Check out Sailing Dallas. Absolute epic. D-A-L-O-S. Single dude, never sailed before, used to work for Microsoft and now been living on a boat sailing around the world for 10 years. Living the dream. Alright. Well, moment of truth then. I really hope I ain't got a ticket here. Let's check there's nothing stuck to the window screen. Ah, happy days. Right, let's get me wet clobber off and get ready and see where we're gonna head. Right.
Whoa, absolute timing of the ninja with the rainstorm then, proper blowing in now. Really stoked we missed that one. Right, I think there's one last place I want to check before we go up for the spot for the night. It's a little spot on Park for Night that's supposed to have a sea view from the parking spot where you can stay overnight. Not going to use it now, you're just going to go have a look, so. Wow, look at this! Proper beach weather, grey, cold, rainy. Alright! Oh my days! What are we doing? Oh shit, this turn. Arr. Oh, some sneaky little back road down to this car park then. Look at this, is like locals, man. It's Skeg, but could be anywhere. Just normal roads, normal houses. Lucky, man. Love to live. I mean, I knock it, but I'd love to live here, you know. East Coast, right next to the beach, right next to the ocean. Man, I'd definitely find something to do. A little bit of surfing or kayaking. You know. Yeah. I don't know how much grind there is around here. Well, it's pay and display. Whoa, man. Even I'm worried about going through that thing and scratching my roof. Thing I want to know is, there's a sign somewhere, but what I really want to know is, can you park here overnight? Big old car park to the left, to the right, and a sneaky one to the left. Alright, we got signs. Let's check it out. 8 till 10 hours. Can't park here overnight then. Well, that sucks. Let's check out what we could have won for a spot if we had been allowed to stay here for the night. Now, no sea view, as I'm told. Let's go check out the other car park. Maybe there's one there. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't know if you see that. I try and zoom in, but it does say, welcome to Festival Pay and Display Car Park, 24 hours. Well, those signs aren't confusing, are they? Oh, maybe I'm reading it wrong. It's like it's a 24-hour car park and you only get charged between 8 in the morning and 6 at night. I think that's what the deal is. You could actually be free to stay overnight. Sick. Not that I'm probably ever going to use it, but it's nice to know. Well, let's see if there's any sort of view from down here. Oh man, I don't want to kill a pigeon. That's got to be bad luck. Like 7 years bad luck or something killing pigeons. And the verdict is... nah. But, to be fair, it ain't a bad little view, is it? I mean, if that was blue skies and a sick little sunset, you'd be tripping the lot fantastic. Just not today. So, hopefully, I have no idea, we may get a view from the spot where I'm heading up into the Lincolnshire Wold. So, I think it's about a 20-minute drive up to 41 minutes. Oh, man. All right, it's 3/4 of an hour to where we're going, so... I want to get there with some light so we can have a good look at the place. So let's get on the road. Damn, 45-minute walk. Oh, battered sausage and chips. I'm not going to lie though. She cooked it fresh, but honestly, the fat that was in the fryer smelt like it had been there for about a month. Definitely not fresh oil, and they're going to give these chips a right funky flavour. Yeah, you know, they were cheap, so... Oh, honestly, I actually feel mildly sick. I've had to throw them away. They were absolutely disgusting. I'm sure that sausage had been sat there for about a week. I really didn't like the taste of that. Right, weather's looking shitty. Let's get ourselves up to the spot for the night. Pretty cool then, just heading actually into the Lincolnshire Wolds on the map then, and towards Louth and Grimsby, oh no less. Pretty cool, never been into the Wolds before, don't really know what to expect. Should be pretty cool. Oh, getting some really nice shots down into the valley now. Oh, hang on a minute, no we're not. It's grim and grey as anything. The area does look pretty nice though. Hopefully in the morning we're going to get some clear skies and we get out on a decent trail, but just starting to think about the spot for the night. Kind of hoping there's going to be somebody there, but I got pretty good feeling we're going to be on a Jack Jones tonight with the weather being the way it is. It's only going to be Mad Dogs Englishmen and full-time van lifers out tonight, I would have thought. And I hope it's in an okay spot, because there are some park for night spots around there that the reports are a lot of boy racers and tokers and whatnot around, so we can do without that shit tonight. But as always, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. About 15 minutes from it now, so fingers crossed for a good one. But I appreciate you're not going to be able to see much with the cloud and whatnot, but it does feel like we're going into the middle of the sticks here and right out into the countryside. And if you check the sat nav, it's all green. I love a bit of green. Absolutely epic. So it could end up being a pretty good spot, to be fair. Yeah! Buzzing, dark, dreary, bleak, wintry. Alright! What a buzz. Car camping in a storm. Oh yeah! 4 minutes away then, heading towards Scramblesby. Oh, I'm back to Horncastle. That's kind of odd. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Haha, bollocks. Oh, bollocks. No, I'm not. I am. No, I'm not. Hey, hey, hey. Well, believing all the main roads are on the right back stick country roads, and it has to be. Whoever knows where that is. Starting to feel a little bit sketchy, not gonna lie. I mean, eerie, wet, wintry, yeah. It's not like it's nice in summertime and inviting, you know. Oh, look, little single track lane, Oh my days. Get the feeling I'm going around in circles and going back towards Louth again now. Aye, aye, aye. Oh well, do what the map says. No way, check this road out. Oh, proper single track. This is it, this is the road we're on. So let's see what we get. A minute away. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh no, this is it. What? Oh man, this is it. What? Hey, where? The map's saying on the right, but that's someone's house. Surely not. What? Oh my days. This is it. Hey? Ah, okay. What? Are we allowed to park here? I guess. This is random, okay? Not gonna lie. Feel like I'm blocking that gate if I park here. I gotta do a bit of research. Might have to park over the road here, not sure. Well, just checking on park for night. And this is definitely the spot, look. I can't realise, I can zoom in. That's where we're parked, right there. So, I'm happy days. I'm not moving anywhere. The weather's as grim as your grandma's mole. I'm staying here. And check it out, I don't know how much you see of that. That little building there, that's gonna sort me right out in the morning. That's a composite or compost toilet. How freaking cool is that? So you like, they're welcoming you to stay here really, aren't they? I think the only thing with this spot is they were saying like it's not that flat, but kind of, oh, I see what I mean. Oh, I'm good with that. I just don't want to block that gate. Oh man. Check it out, someone just pulled up. I think that's a VANLIFE. That's sweet. Let's make sure we get the best spot first then. Ah, sweet. Looks like we might have company for the night as well. Right, think. That's not perfect, but it'll do. I'm gonna get the crib set up and get the kettle on, warm up. I think that might be the best plan. Whew, with this weather. Aye.